When Princess Catherine announced she was cancer-free, she did it with grace and dignity. The whole country held its breath and exhaled with relief. Camilla's response? She told friends it looked like a shampoo commercial. That tells you everything you need to know about the difference between these two women. Today, I'll break down 15 moments that separate a future queen from a woman who will never truly earn that title. What cruel nickname did Camilla give Kate behind closed doors? Which tiara moment sent Camilla into a reported fury? And why does Kate's mere presence make Camilla so uncomfortable? Diana knew a queen when she saw one. She would have recognized it in Kate instantly. Let's begin with what Camilla truly thinks of Kate. Number 1. The cancer announcement that Camilla mocked. In March 2024, Kate sat on a bench in the gardens of Windsor and told the world she had cancer. She wrote those words herself. She looked into the camera and spoke about her children, her husband, and facing her own mortality while the entire planet watched. 6 months later, in September 2024, she released another video announcing she had completed chemotherapy. This one showed her walking through Norfolk with William and their 3 children. The whole country exhaled. 80% of Americans who saw that video approved of how she handled it. And Camilla? According to Robert Jobson's book, The Windsor Legacy, she watched that September video and told her friends it looked like a shampoo commercial. Kate was celebrating surviving cancer. Camilla was cracking jokes about the production quality. Diana endured mockery from the same corners of the palace. Kate has inherited that burden. But Kate kept walking. She kept healing. And when she returned to duty, she wore Diana's tiara. Number 2. The poll numbers that tell the truth. In January 2026, YouGov released its annual Royal Favorability Poll. Kate sat at 74% positive with only 15% viewing her negatively. William followed at 74% positive with 19% negative. Princess Anne came third at 70%. Camilla, 42% positive, 45% negative. The lowest favorability rating YouGov has recorded for her since March 2021. In America, the gap is even wider. A May 2025 poll showed Camilla at just 26% approval, with 33% viewing her negatively. Same negative rating as the disgraced Duke of York. The British public has watched both women for years. They've seen Kate hold children in hospices and comfort grieving families. They've seen Camilla cut ribbons at book festivals and pose for photographs. They've seen Kate fight cancer with dignity and heard about Camilla mocking that same fight behind closed doors. They know who belongs on that throne. The numbers don't lie. Number 3. The ring William carried for 3 weeks. When William proposed to Kate in Kenya in October 2010, he didn't go to a jeweler. He reached into his backpack and pulled out the ring his mother had worn for 15 years. The 12-carat Ceylon sapphire surrounded by 14 diamonds. The ring Charles gave Diana at Windsor Castle in 1981. The ring she wore on her wedding day in front of 750 million people. William told reporters he carried that ring in his rucksack for 3 weeks before proposing. Giving Kate that ring was his way of making sure Diana didn't miss out on the moment. Harry had also inherited pieces from Diana. When it came time to choose who would wear their mother's engagement ring, Harry gave it to William. They both knew Kate was the one who would honor it. The ring fits Kate's finger exactly. No alterations needed. She confirmed this herself to a fan in 2023. Exactly the same size as Diana. Some would call that coincidence. Others would call it something more. Number 4. 10 years of waiting versus decades of betrayal. Kate met William in September 2001 at the University of St. Andrews. They were friends first. They lived in a shared flat with 2 other students. They fell in love slowly, away from cameras, away from palace pressure. They dated for nearly 10 years before William proposed. 10 years of Kate proving she could handle the scrutiny without cracking. The tabloids called her Weighty Katie. She never complained publicly. She never sold a story. She never ran to the press when things got hard. Now compare that to how Camilla entered the royal family. She was Charles's mistress while he was engaged to Diana, his mistress during the honeymoon, his mistress when Diana was pregnant with William. Kate walked through the front door of the monarchy with her head held high. Camilla crawled in through the back. Number 5. The 2007 breakup Camilla orchestrated. In April 2007, after nearly 5 years of dating, William broke up with Kate over the phone. Royal biographer Robert Jobson confirmed this in his 2024 book. William felt claustrophobic. He was being pressured to either propose or let her go. But who applied that pressure? According to royal author Christopher Anderson, Camilla whispered in Charles's ear that it was time to force William to make a decision one way or another. Anderson called Camilla a bit of a snob. She didn't view Kate as worthy of joining the royal family. Kate came from a middle-class background. Her parents ran a party supply business. In Camilla's aristocratic mind, that made her less than. The breakup lasted 3 months. William realized his mistake when he saw Kate out enjoying herself while he was stuck in army barracks. He had to woo her back. 5 years later, they married in Westminster Abbey in front of the same doors where Diana's coffin had once rested. Camilla tried to stop that wedding. She failed. Diana's ring is still on Kate's finger, exactly where it belongs. Number 6. The cruel nickname Camilla invented. According to OK. Magazine insiders, Camilla gave Kate a brutal nickname in the years after she married William. She called her Kate Simpleton, a play on Middleton, a dig at Kate's ordinary upbringing, her state school education, her middle-class family. Camilla reportedly couldn't stand the sight of Kate from the beginning, this woman who had done nothing wrong, who had never had an affair, who had simply loved William since university. Her presence burned, because Camilla knew what Kate represented. Kate would be the one to carry on what Diana started. Kate would be the beloved princess while Camilla remained forever the other woman. Diana was mocked inside those palace walls for years. Now Camilla mocks Kate the same way. But Kate's response has been the same as Diana's. She shows up, she serves, and every single time she proves them wrong. Number 7, the school runs Camilla never did. Kate and William do the school run themselves, not their Norland nanny, not royal protection officers. They drive their children to Lambrook School in Berkshire and pick them up in the afternoon. The day after Kate gave birth to Prince Louis in April 2018, she was back at the school gates. 7 hours after presenting her newborn son to the world on the steps of the Lindo wing, she was dropping off George at Thomas's Battersea. Compare that to how Charles was raised, sent to boarding school at age 8, saw his parents for scheduled visits, was told not to cry when he was bullied at Gordonstoun. He once said his entire childhood was defined by loneliness. Kate refuses to repeat that cycle. She said publicly that she wants to get it right with George because she knows the pressure he'll face. She schedules royal engagements around sports matches and school plays. She was there for George's first major exams in 2023, while William traveled to Singapore alone. Diana raised her sons with her own hands. Kate does the same. Number 8, what the other mothers say. A member of the Real Housewives of London, cast met Kate at their children's school. She told Hello magazine that Kate never misses any of her children's sports matches. Not one. Another parent at Lambrook described Kate as amazing. She said Kate shows up in dressed-down jeans and flat pumps, without makeup, just like any working parent. No entourage, no heirs, just a mother watching her kids play rugby. Royal expert Katie Nicole confirmed this. Behind closed doors, Kate juggles school drop-offs, homework, play dates, clubs, and yes, sometimes tears, just like anybody else. When Kate was diagnosed with cancer, she and William had honest conversations with their children. They explained what was happening in ways the children could understand. They didn't hide behind palace walls. They didn't delegate the hard conversations to staff. This is what Diana wanted, a royal family that feels real, a mother who holds her children when they're scared. Kate delivers that every single day. Number 9, Diana's favorite tiara finds a new home. Queen Mary's lover's knot. Tiara was created in 1913. It weighs so much that Diana said it gave her headaches. She wore it anyway because she loved it. She wore it to the opening of Parliament, to Hong Kong in 1989 with that famous white Elvis dress by Catherine Walker. When Diana divorced Charles in 1996, she returned the tiara to Queen Elizabeth per royal protocol. It sat in the vault for nearly 20 years. Then Kate wore it. First time was December 2015 at the annual diplomatic reception. She's worn it more than a dozen times since. State banquets, the King of Spain's visit in 2017, Crown Prince Hussein's wedding in Jordan in 2023. Diana's tiara is now Kate's tiara. The weight that gave Diana headaches doesn't seem to bother Kate at all. She wears it with the same grace Diana did, the same elegance. She pairs it with Diana's Collingwood pearl earrings. She carries Diana's memory on her head. Camilla wears different pieces, but Diana's favorite tiara? That belongs to Kate now, and everyone knows it. Number 10. The tiara that made Camilla furious. In December 2025, Kate attended a state banquet at Windsor Castle for German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier. She wore the Oriental Circlet tiara. Originally set with 2,600 diamonds and opals in 1853, the opals were later replaced with Burmese rubies by Queen Alexandra in 1902. It once belonged to Queen Victoria. According to Radar Online, Camilla was furious. She viewed Kate's choice as yet another move to steal the spotlight. She reportedly sees Kate's growing visibility as a direct threat to her position. A royal insider told Closer Online UK that Kate was effectively telling the world that it won't be long before she's queen. Camilla is panicked, but instead of respecting Kate, she's chosen to be territorial. Here's what Camilla doesn't understand. She can't compete with Kate. Kate has something Camilla never will: the public's love, Diana's jewelry, and time. The clock is ticking. When Charles is gone, Camilla's title goes with him, and Kate will still be standing. Number 11. The legacy Camilla cannot match. In June 2021, Kate launched the Royal Foundation Center for Early Childhood. She didn't just lend her name, she built it from the ground up. She studied the research. She met with academics, practitioners, and charities. In January 2023, she launched the Shaping Us campaign, a 90-second clay animation played at Piccadilly Circus and in cinemas across the United Kingdom. The message was simple. The first 5 years of a child's life shape everything that comes after: mental health, relationships, success, happiness. Kate has more than 20 patronages: the National Portrait Gallery, Action for Children, East Anglia's children's hospices. She doesn't just show up for ribbon cuttings. She meets with patients. She holds hands. She remembers names. What is Camilla's legacy? Book clubs, reading initiatives, noble work, yes, but nothing that will reshape policy, nothing that will be taught in schools, nothing that children will feel the effects of for generations to come. When historians write about this era of the monarchy, they'll discuss Kate's early years' work in the same breath as Diana's landmine campaign. Kate is building something permanent. Camilla is running out the clock. Number 12. Queen Elizabeth loaned Kate more than anyone. Queen Elizabeth II loaned Kate more jewelry from her personal collection than any other royal in recent memory. Tiaras, necklaces, bracelets, brooches. Pieces that hadn't been seen in public for decades suddenly appeared on Kate. In 2022, Camilla asked Kate to photograph her for the cover of Country Life magazine. When the editor asked Camilla who she wanted to take the portrait, Camilla said without hesitation she wanted Catherine to do it. Queen Elizabeth invited Kate to private meetings at Buckingham Palace before she even married William. She trusted Kate with the jewels Diana had returned. She trusted Kate with her grandson. She trusted Kate with the future of the monarchy. That trust was earned over more than a decade. Kate never embarrassed the Queen, never sold stories, never complained publicly, never caused scandal. She showed up, did the work, and proved herself worthy every single time. Camilla spent 30 years trying to earn that trust after destroying Elizabeth's beloved daughter-in-law. She never fully got there, and she knows it. Number 13. When rumors swirled, Kate stayed. In 2019, rumors spread about William and Rose Hanbury, a neighbor near their Norfolk home. The tabloids had a field day. Social media exploded with speculation. Kate faced the kind of humiliation Diana once knew. According to Radar Online, Kate was devastated. She and William reportedly entered counseling together in 2019 to work through the turmoil. But Kate didn't run to Oprah. She didn't write a memoir. She didn't give anonymous quotes to tabloid reporters. She stayed. She worked on her marriage. She protected her children from the chaos. King Charles has reportedly warned William not to make the same mistakes he made. He knows what infidelity does to a royal marriage. He watched it destroy Diana. Kate faced fire and didn't burn. The difference is that Kate had what Diana never did. A husband who came back to her. A husband who chose her. A husband who fought to keep her. Number 14. The crowds know the difference. Watch Kate at a royal walkabout. She bends down to speak with children at their eye level. She accepts flowers with genuine smiles. She remembers details people told her at previous events and asks follow-up questions months later. Royal commentators have described Kate as the monarchy's greatest asset. The Daily Telegraph called her the jewel in the crown. The Kate effect has reportedly boosted the British fashion industry by up to £1 billion in a single year. When Kate appears, crowds cheer. They wave flags. They bring flowers. They wait hours just to catch a glimpse of her. When Camilla appears, they're polite. They clap respectfully. But there's no electricity. There's a difference between respect and love. Kate has both. Camilla has earned only grudging acceptance from those who will never forget what she did to Diana. The public memory is long, and the public never fully forgave. The people see what palace insiders try to hide. They see a woman who carries herself like a queen, and they see a woman who will always be the other woman, no matter how many crowns she wears. Number 15. The future Camilla cannot stop. When King Charles dies, William becomes king. Kate becomes queen consort, and Camilla? She becomes queen dowager. Her power ends. Her influence fades. Her apartments at Clarence House will no longer be hers. Her position in the line of protocol drops immediately. A January 2026 insider told Radar Online that Camilla worked hard to establish herself after years of criticism and doesn't like the idea of being overshadowed. Kate's return has been polished, professional, and very queenly. Camilla knows Kate is positioning herself for the future. This is what Camilla fears most. Not Kate's popularity, not Kate's tiaras, not Kate's charity work. She fears the calendar. Every day that passes is one day closer to Kate sitting where Camilla sits now, and there's nothing she can do to stop it. Diana never got to see Kate wear her ring. She never got to see Kate wear her tiaras. She never got to see Kate raise 3 beautiful children with the son Diana loved more than anything in this world. But Diana would have recognized what we all see now. Kate is built for the crown. She waited her turn patiently for over a decade. And she will be the queen that Camilla never was and never will be. Kate isn't trying to be Diana. She doesn't need to be. She's writing her own chapter in her own way. And when the history books close on this era, they'll remember Kate as the woman who saved the monarchy. Camilla will be a footnote, if she's remembered at all. The throne awaits. Those were the 15 moments that prove Kate is the queen Camilla will never be. From the cancer-free video, Camilla mocked to the tiara that sent her into fury. Diana saw queens destroyed inside those palace walls, but Kate has done what Diana couldn't. She survived, she thrived, and she's ready for the crown. But Camilla's reckoning doesn't end when Charles does, because what she loses goes far beyond a title. If you want to see exactly what awaits her, click here for 20 things Camilla will lose when King Charles dies.